Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Shizuoka Station. That is the Hikari that's bound for Shinosaka. And every now and then at Shizuoka Station, the Shinkansen blow by here at top speed, right in between the trains. This train's going to be departing in about 1 minute. Two trains already blew by it on the other side, and we're going to wait here and watch the trains go by because that's what we do. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Shizuoka. I thought I was going to be driving to Nagoya and spending the night near Chubu Airport for a location shoot I have tomorrow, but my plans changed. I'm going to be filming at 5 in the morning here, then drive to Nagoya, so I'm staying here for the night. I'm like, what's really interesting about the city? The Shinkansen, because every few minutes, the bullet train flies by here, and it's just one of the coolest things. I think if you've ever been on the Shinkansen, this is going to be taken off. We'll say goodbye to the Shinkansen. They only dock here twice an hour. The whole time, there's no train sitting here. So let's say goodbye to the Hikari train and these very sleepy passengers riding on the Hikari. Now, you can use this train with the JR Rail Pass. But you can't use the Nozomi ones that zip by here, unfortunately. Some of them will be Hikaris that go by Shizuoka, but most of them will stop here because it's a major city. How you doing, Henry? Hey, Alex. This isn't the most convenient time for our friends in the United States, but sometimes you gotta hit times where other people are awake. Bye-bye. The next train coming here is the Kodama 751, bound for Nagoya, and that'll be here at, I don't know, just a little bit before 2020, maybe 8:15 p.m. It comes a little early and sits here while the other trains pass it by. Did you see the captain of the train puts his head out the window as the train goes by? That's pretty cool. That's very JR. I love it. All right. This train is gonna probably stop at Hamamatsucho next, that Hikari, and when it does, more trains are gonna fly by. So we're gonna see some trains going by here in just a couple of minutes. After the couple trains fly by, I'm gonna switch over to the other platform on the other side and then see what we can see over there. That side goes over to Tokyo. So it's about the same view, but you can look out the window, which is interesting. Check it out. This is Shizuoka City here out the window. This is the side that's a little bit more quiet than the other side. The other side would be the main side of the station. This is like the quiet side. The thing is, I don't know the published times of trains that zip by here. So they just kind of, they go by so quickly, you have to be here to catch it. And that's part of the fun of Shinkansen flyby catches. They come when you're not looking for them, and then they shock you. You know. There's Shizuoka and there's the T. There's a local train going by on the other side. That's the Tokaido line that leaves from Tokyo Station and goes to Nagoya. By the way, I was here a couple of weeks ago, and if you are a member of the postcard club here on Patreon, I will send this to you this month. The green tea harvest is right now going on in Shizuoka, and I took a picture last time I was here with the drone, with a beautiful location. Just about 20 kilometers from this spot here at the station. And I'll send this to you if you join the postcard club on Patreon. Help support the show. All right. I don't know if I should whisper and go into golf watching voice, but a train could be flying by here at any moment. I don't know if I should fill the time. I saw 4 trains already pass by, and sometimes you got lightning coming out of the top here. What do they got? Soken Bicha changed the design of its tees. There's the Shizuoka tea here and hojicha, which doesn't have a lot of caffeine. Maybe I'll get that. What do you think? Have you seen the new Shink? Not yet. I gotta get down there to Kyushu. Catch another Shink. Let's see here. Yeah, I like hojicha. It's kind of I don't know, not charred, like heated green tea, burnt green tea a little bit, and then the process gives it a little bit unique taste, but also removes some of the caffeine, most of the caffeine from it. All right. All right. All right. Oh, that's so good. Ah, it's really good. Boom. Now I smell green tea in my mask. It's a pleasant smell. All right, let's stake this out. I got a chance to try some confections from that are made from matcha today, and it was really good. I basically I'm filming the matcha harvest, which is different from the green tea sencha harvest. Now it's the same variety of green tea leaves as matcha that they have in Shizuoka. I mean, maybe a little bit different, but they cover it with a black tarp over it so it doesn't get as much sunlight, which makes it sweeter, and the leaves are thinner. So I'm learning a lot about how to grow the matcha and what is different from it. I think it is a slightly different variety than the sencha. All right, we're waiting here for the next Shinkansen train to go by. I'm gonna whisper now. At any moment, you're gonna see a train go by at 300 and something kilometers per hour, probably. It's pretty fast. If you are impatient and can't wait, just click the like button. That's like pushing the elevator button. It makes the elevator go faster. It'll make the Shinkansen go faster. Push the like button. Oh, here it comes. Did you just see that? Takes your breath away. It's fast. It's very fast. Back in the olden days, like 19th century, I heard that people put pennies on the railroad track and the trains would run over it and it would make the pennies really long. I wonder how long the Shinkansen would make a 1 yen coin. I'm not gonna try it, but I'm just curious. Right? Oh, here it comes. That wind comes from the Shinkansen that you just felt. And here comes the Tokaido line. Local train line coming on the other side. Oh, that's such a beautiful sound. Chan writes in here, am I gonna go find the Tokugawa statue? Let's pull away a little bit here. No, I'm not. I'm tempted. I was thinking about it, and then I said no. The reason why is because I know it exists, and it's kind of a dark and creepy place. Don't you think? I don't think that's right to do it the same live stream. Gotta innovate. This is innovating. How many people hang out on the Shinkansen platform? Now it's easy to do that when you have this. Dun, dun, dun. The cheapest Shinkansen ticket available, 150 yen or $1. Almost $1 for the exchange rate right now, like $1.15 or something. This is a platform ticket for Shozuoka Station that allows you to come in and do what I'm doing, like hang out with the Shinkansen. And who wouldn't want to do that? I'm just looking at the headlights there. It's not a Shinkansen, but I think it's a local train. Yeah, going on the other side of the station. Yeah, platform tickets are available. Sorry, that's my receipt. I always get a receipt because I lose the ticket. I say I still have a receipt. This only allows you for 2 hours, so you can't stay for more than 2 hours. But why would you want to? Except that it's really cool. If you're waiting for Dr. Yellow to go by, which is a very special train or something, that's kind of cool. All right, this is the Kodama train. And it's going to be departing at 2021. Hey, moderators, what's the time right now? I don't have a pocket watch. I don't see a clock on the platform either, which is bizarre. Oh, there's one right there. All right, it's 8:17, so I can maybe show you inside the train for a second and then get out before the doors close and I'm trapped inside and have to travel to Hamamatsu, which is the next station.
Arriving at track number 6. Please stay behind the yellow line. Non-reserved seats are available in cars number 1 through 6 and 13 through 16.
It's an Aussie narrator. So here comes the train. The Kodama is the puddle hopper, we say. It's the one that goes from puddle to puddle, like local train. And it takes it takes longer. I'm hesitant to say it takes a long time because it's still a Shinkansen and it still goes by quicker, but it's about 30 minutes longer to get to Nagoya, for example, or to get to Kyoto. So it's if you want to take your time and be in a less crowded train, the Kodama is the way to go. It's still a pretty cool looking train. Look at that, mama. Oh, beautiful. Super Fjordman. Thanks for the coins, buddy. Actually, I was going to be. I considered staying the night at the Lego Park Hotel in Nagoya, but it's I'll need a little bit more coins than that. It was about $200 US to stay there for one night, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I had to cancel the hotel I booked there, and I'm not going to get the money back. It was I don't know, about a $35 loss. It was a cheap hotel, business hotel I was going to stay at. Instead, I'm staying here. Wow, there's a lot of open trains. See, the Kodama is the way to go. There's loads of available seats, and it's a much more relaxed ride on the Kodama. It takes longer. So let's follow these peeps onto the train and pretend like we're going somewhere for a second. Did you see that train just go through the window? I'm scared to get on the train now because I only have a minute. Hold on a second. I just got on the train and got off. I got on and got off because I don't want to be trapped on there. The doors could close at any moment, so I don't want to be trapped on there. It's not, you don't play games with public transportation. So. All right, the cool thing that I noticed, the longer you hang out on the Shinkansen platform, you see up there, there's wires that the Shinkansen, of course, it uses electricity and it's not a diesel engine or anything like that. But when the Shinkansen flies by here, there's sparks that come out of from the electrical thing. At night, you can see them. It's pretty and pretty cool. All right, let's say goodbye to this Kodama, and then we're going to see a couple more flybys. For those joining us, we're hanging out at Shizuoka Station. This train will stop off at Kakegawa because it's a Kodama local Shinkansen train, but the Hikari will stop up at Hamamatsu, I believe. After that is Toyohashi and Mikowa Anjo and Nagoya Station, because I used to live there. I used to live in Nagoya. All right, bye bye Shinkansen. I could have been trapped in there. You see my shadow? My shadow is inside the train. Oh, that would have been scary. All my stuff is here. I guess I would just go on the other side of the platform and go. Let's go to the Tokyo side of the platform and bother the people there. There's the train guy always pops his head out to say hi. Whoa! All right, let's go to the Tokyo side before a train comes. This is fun. Let's go. Huh? Oh no, another train came on the side. I might miss the train speeding by. This is the Kodama going to Tokyo now. Dag nabbit. I should have waited a second. From this window here, we got a view of the local train platform. You can see the peeps taking the local Tokaido line. Not a lot of people are going. This is in the direction of Shin Fuji, which is the next stop.
The train at track number 5 is Kodama 748 bound for Tokyo. The next stop is Shin Fuji.
I was over on the other side. That makes me nervous. So the purpose of a platform ticket, I've used these quite a bit. It's not just to check out the Shinkansen, okay? Usually you'll get platform ticket. I know Saya, don't get trapped, Saya writes in here. One of the reasons for the platform ticket is to greet people. So I've had a lot of friends come, foreigners visiting from abroad. I think a train is coming. Hold on. I get like these vibes that a train is coming. So if someone was coming to visit me for the first time and they're not used to the station or used to the country, it's always nice to get a platform ticket and meet them when the train comes off. You know which car they're on, 6 or 7, right? And you can wait by the door, so when they get off the train, they're not disoriented. You're right there to help them. And I've done that a lot of times with my friends that are coming to Japan for the first time. I would meet them on the platform instead of in the station. Now you got to pay $1.50 to do that, but or 150 yen, but it's worth it, I think. And it feels good when you get off the platform and there's somebody you know is there on the platform. That just feels really nice, doesn't it? All right, there's a high possibility that a train is going to pass us. As we say goodbye to the Nozomi. Hey, Mr. Das is here! Is that the bento shop closed, or dear, where would I get my last minute beer? That's an issue. It is closed. right, get ready. From this side, we're gonna see some trains blow by. It's always cool to see them looking out the window. I don't know what they're looking at, making sure no passengers get crushed. I don't know. Shizuoka's one station where they don't have safety guards here yet, but I bet you in the next year or two, they're gonna have that. The stations are putting them in. It just takes a little time here, and I don't think anyone's ever fallen off of the track. So I can see. Oh, in the middle of the night, you'll see on the Japan rail lines, you'll see cargo trains going through, especially on the Tokaido. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Guys, gotta wait for it. So that movie Bullet Train is coming out with Brad Pitt, Hollywood movie, on July 2nd, I think. And I'm reading the book right now, and it's actually pretty good, but the way they portray the bullet train in the movie, in the trailer, doesn't get me so excited because it looks more like a European TGV or something. I don't think they could use the name Shinkansen, maybe because nobody knew what it was and Bullet Train had more impact, or there's a trademark on it from JR. I don't know, but I think Shinkansen just means new super express train or something. So this is this is a Hikari that's just stopping. So this will be going towards Nagoya and Osaka. But I think we're gonna see the trains blow by this train. See them, you can always tell if there's gonna be blow-bys or flybys. If there's tracks in the middle here, this is a 4-lane highway. So I don't think it's gonna be very long before the next ones fly by here, and we're gonna be ready. Whether it's coming from Osaka or if it's coming from Tokyo, we are in the middle. We're in position. So we're ready and staked out. I hope you have your drink in hand. If it's a morning coffee, please hold on to it and don't spill it on yourself, because it's hot. Hey, Bradania's here. Aloha. What time is it in Hawaii? This isn't a good time for my audience to stream on the whole, because this is YouTube tells you times where nobody is watching, and that's not true, because obviously we have people watching. So I'm really happy about that. But somebody from the UK said, John, you never stream at times that it's convenient for me. I decided to stream at a time that's convenient for almost no one except for Hawaiians. All right, I'm looking left and right. I'm waiting for this. This is pretty exciting. I think the train will be coming any second now. I don't know if it's coming from the left or the right. What do you guys think? Is it coming from Tokyo or coming from Osaka, the next one? Any bets? Hikari bound for Shinosaka on the other side there. That's strange. The train is departing before any of the Nozomis flew by. That's rare. Skip rate's in here, left side. God, the Shinkansen is so beautiful. It is such an experience to ride it. I remember my first time, shocked at how smooth it was, because I've ridden on on a lot of the trains around the world. A lot of European trains. And the Shinkansen, I thought I was on an airplane because it's just so darn smooth. And now it's out of sight. Hello from Guam. Nothing on the left side, nothing on the right. We are now waiting for those joining us, waiting for the Shinkansen, the left side or the right side. We don't know if the one from Tokyo or the one from Osaka will be the next one to cross at top speed. But whichever way, we're ready and in position. There's light from that direction, I see it here. Toropoco's in for snacks. You know, if the signal holds out, I'm actually on is that 4G or Wi-Fi? We can go into the station and check it out. But last time I was in the station. Last time I was in the station, the signal was really bad. I would say, yeah, it was like 4 megabits per second. you got Minecraft quality going on there, so I think it was not ideal. Yeah, we'll see what we can see. Is that the best way to say it? We'll see what we can see, and then maybe I'll take it down into the station, and then you can get an idea. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of just like being on the platform. You have 2 hours with this ticket. Platform ticket. And I don't know what happens if you overstay. I don't know. I've never overstayed a platform ticket. I think they think that if you can't pick up your friend and get what you need in 2 hours, then there's something wrong with you. That's why they put a 2-hour limit on the platform tickets. So just know that there is a expiration date or expiration time. It's 2 hours on there from the moment you clock in. You can see the man. He's cycling. It's very peaceful at night. Left side. Wow. Oh my God. All right, let's do it. A 1-2 punch now from the right side. That came from Tokyo. Sorry, that came from Tokyo going to Osaka. The next one is coming from Osaka going to Tokyo, and I figured that this is going to be a super express, a Nozomi that flies by before the other train. Oh, there's a light on. Always, guys, one note: always stay off of the yellow line. This is for the people with visually impaired that can't see, and it should be safe for them, but it's also a line to step back, take a step back from the yellow line and never stand on that, because it's a safety hazard and considered rude and not nice, you know. Some people are using it, so. 8-second breakfast is here. So tomorrow, I'm actually driving at 5 in the morning to film the green tea harvest, or the matcha harvest. And then I'm going to be going to film in Nagoya near the airport. And I'm going to be doing like maybe 2 or 3 live streams tomorrow. I'm kind of excited about that. All right, here comes a non-Super Express train. Coming in too slow on the right side. Oh, they put the high beams on. think we should go to the other side. I got a feeling on the other side, the train is gonna blow by. I don't want to miss another blow by. I can't see it, that train's in the way. Hurry up. We're back onto the other platform. The Kodama doesn't come here until for another 10 minutes or so. Please stand behind the yellow line. It's got to be coming from this direction. I'm guessing because the next is the Kodama from Nagoya, from Tokyo going towards Osaka, which means it's coming from this direction. I'm ready from whichever train, whichever direction it comes from. I'm ready. Larnie really misses Japan. Don't worry, I think Japan's gonna be open sooner than later. Like now. I'm already talking with people that are getting ready here for the tourism to resume, and that's pretty exciting. I am staying in Shizuoka tonight. I canceled my hotel in Nagoya and I'm staying here because I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning here. I changed my plans. Tomorrow's supposed to be a sunny day. Maybe we get to see Mount Fuji. We'll wake up early enough. Toku Texas cosplay. Go see Shin Ultraman with Peter. Well, we ate the Shin Ultraman burgers. Which are... I hope the movie's better than the burgers. Movies are better than the burgers. We did a live stream on the Ultraman burgers. That was actually fun. About 2 weeks ago. That was pretty fun. Hey, that means second breakfast. If the country opens, that means you guys can come to Japan finally. I don't know. I've been talking with you guys ever since the pandemic hit and you were in Mexico at the time. And hopefully you guys can make it here. Finally. It's crazy that... I can't believe Japan's been closed for 2.5 years. It's mind-blowing. So which direction is it coming from? I don't know which direction is it coming from here. The left or the right? Why don't you check the schedule? The schedule... Oh, here it comes. I don't need to. It's right there. Go! Feel the power. You can feel the power. Wow. Did you see the sparks flying? Wow. Turbo. That is WRX Turbo. Is in the house, on the train, flying by at high speed. Oh my gosh. They say that you're as smart as the friends that you hang out with. Well, I hang out with trains. And they might not be smart, but they're powerful. Thomas, the train. Isn't Thomas pretty smart? Trains can be smart too. Yeah, the sparks. You have to. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you need like a 4K camera, but. Yeah, the signal, I checked inside the station from off of the platform underneath there. The signal is almost non-existent, so I think I'll just have to stay on the platform. But tomorrow I'm going to be doing a few live streams. If I can, I want to stop in my old stomping grounds, my first town in Japan. It's the one you always remember 20-some years ago as the Hikari bound for Tokyo takes off here. A town called Okazaki, which is a castle town where Tokugawa Ieyasu was born in Okazaki Castle, and I live 50 meters across the street from the castle. And I might stop there tomorrow on the way back to Tokyo and take you with me, which would be pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? And then we can do some street food and whatever we can find walking around Okazaki for, I don't know, 45 minutes or so before I go back to Tokyo. Kanai's waiting for me. It's about a 4.5-hour drive from Nagoya to Tokyo. So it's a long one. Any questions? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna probably get convenience store for dinner. I don't know. I might stop off at a ramen place. I'm not sure. Ramen makes me full, but I woke up at a little bit after 5 a.m. and I got stuck in traffic near an interchange called Ebina. There was an accident, and it was, oh! It's gone. That's it. It's gone. That's crazy. Mr. Das says it's never too late for ramen. Once you hit like a certain age, it might be too late. That just sits there. But if you've been drinking or something, then you can say, you say it like this: "It's never too late for ramen." That's the way you have to say it. You have to be slightly inebriated to get away with that. It is hard, you know. I don't drink a lot anymore. I have maybe one Asahi. And I'm always thinking of Mr. Das there. It's nice to see you again here. So I don't have more than one anymore. Maybe just 2 or 3 times a week at most with dinner. And that's it. But when I first came to Japan, and I think anybody who comes, if you're in a working culture, office job, you're probably going out drinking every night. And you just have to be careful to take care of your health and know when to say no and not overdo it, especially if you're doing it every night. A lot of people do that. That's not good. I would recommend you don't do that. All right, I think we've exhausted this live stream. We've gotten a chance to see from both sides of the platform trains going by at 300 kilometers per hour. They go faster at a station up in the Tohoku. Shinkansen actually goes faster. And I filmed that for our main channel episode. Have any of you guys, have you all seen the monkey episode that I uploaded, the edited video? I filmed it in 8K. It's a pretty good episode. But it's gotten a lot less views than normal because no one's watching winter stuff. I don't blame them. It's chilly. But I do have an edited episode of the Shinkansen, and it took me 2 weeks to make that, and I had to go to random stations to film the Shinkansen going by, to insert that to make it look like I was on the train as Peter and I were on the train going by, but I actually filmed that over the course of 2 weeks, little by little. So then we have B-roll of the trains flying by. And because I couldn't fly a drone, the Google Earth Studio did a really good job of making it look like we had a drone to fly around the station.
Non-reserved seats are available in cars number 1 through 6 and 13 through 16.
Not good to talk over.
お待たせいたしました。児玉号名古屋行きが到着いたします。お足元黄色い電池ブロック内側でお待ちください。自由席前より1号車から6号車と元より13号車から16号車です。終点の名古屋まで各駅に停まります。
I'm mindful that a lot of people watch the live streams to hear the sounds, the nostalgic background sounds, so I know that it's not always good to talk over some of these things. So you just have to let it ride as the Shinkansen rolls in. Look at her! I saw that comment. That means soon. The train will be departing soon. This is the Kodama bound for Nagoya. So the final stop is Nagoya. Interesting. I wish I was getting on this train, but my hotel's just down the street. So I gotta go back in a minute. Oh, I think that the train is going to go by. If a train blows by, maybe we'll see the sparks. Here, I'm going to focus on these here. Look for the sparks flying off of the... Hey, Garrett writes in here, get one bento. Let me tell you something, Garrett. Around this time at night, the bentos are sold out. Bentos are brought in the morning and again a little bit around lunchtime, and then they don't bring anymore. And around 5 p.m. they start taking them off the shelf because they have a shelf life and they don't want anybody getting sick. So at this time of night, there's no bentos available. I checked before I got onto the platform. So that's good to know. If you're trying to get an ekiben for dinner, you might still be able to find it at some of the regional places and at Tokyo Station where there's just a lot of people. But your choices will be limited to whatever's left over, and there's not a lot. Often the ekiben are gone by 5 p.m. So if you're getting on the train at 10 p.m., you might be able to get one or two bentos that are not popular. But quite often, you don't get any, and you just have to get a bag of chips and a beer. It's the sympathy, the bachelor's sympathy dinner, or pathetic dinner. Sympathetic. All right, you know what? I'm just showing wires. It's not so interesting. Look at this is another reason to take the Kodama instead of the Nozomi. The train's empty. There are still available seats. It's crazy. Although that's a reserved card. If you're riding with the JR Rail Pass, it doesn't cost any money to get a reserved ticket. But sometimes the reserved trains are more crowded than the non-reserved. Let's see if a train is going to blow by here. I found during the pandemic, a lot more people were reserving the tickets because they didn't want to sit next to somebody, so they tried to space it out better. That's the train on the other side is departing, or pulling in. So I found that the reserved ticket seats were about, 80% full, and the non-reserved seats were about 20% full. And it worked the opposite way. So if you wanted to social distance, you would go to non-reserved because people didn't want to take a risk. They wanted to make sure that they had a seat that was away from people, and in that event, everybody thinking the same way, they all got to sit next to everybody. Ha! All right, I'm showing you wires again. How did that happen? great thing with hanging on the platform is for the next 3 minutes, about 30 people get to look out the window and watch John with a stick and a camera live streaming. It's not a beautiful, it's not so entertaining. Some people are waving. I'm not filming you, I'm filming me. Alright, let's say goodbye to the Kodama and then say goodbye to me. This is, I don't know, what do you think? Is 45 minutes too long to be hanging out on a platform? What do you all think? Brandania, do you forgive me? Am I cool? Is this a cool thing to do? Oh, she's gonna make it? Ooh, nice. That's me. That's how I do it. I go right until the last second. That's the way to do it. No, it's fun, writes in Katayama writes in no. Is that no, it's bad, or no, it's good? I don't. So when I first came to Japan, there was a lot of confusion with talking to people with saying yes and no. They would say, yes, I don't. They would agree with you with a negative. So if they didn't say, they would say, so you don't want to go? They would say, yes. And then I mean, yes, I want to go, but not. It became a real confusion because Japanese is the opposite of English. So that's why it's better to just stick with Japanese or English. So this part of the live stream is sponsored by our friend WRX Turbo. Every time a train goes by, say turbo and hit the ceiling. And if you're not tall enough to do that, then hit the person next to you, but do it in a loving way. Brantani is going, wee! This is gonna be so much fun when everybody comes back to Japan. I remember I would just, every time I got on the Shinkansen and waited for a train, almost every time, somebody, especially at the major stations, would come and say hi to me, and that made me feel so good to have like friends all over the place. For 2.5 years, it's felt really, I don't know, it's just lost that loving feeling. It doesn't feel the same. It feels like normal. Not normal. Well, what was normal was when everybody was being, was here to say hi. And now nobody's here because you can't come here, but that's changing. This is Shozuoka Station, everybody, and yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go back to the hotel because I have a very early day tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock, my bedtime. So yeah, I better get home. I have to wake up at 5. So that's 8 hours of sleep if I go to bed now. I know I'm not gonna watch the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial playback. Addictive. It's awful. It's like watching I don't know, I feel bad watching it, and yet I cannot look away. I feel bad. Don't forget your bento. Thank you. All right, one for the road, guys. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be traveling to Nagoya tomorrow, and I'll be if the weather's good, maybe I'll do another live stream from the green tea fields. But we're going to have another stream day tomorrow as I film for the main channel, and I'll be back to Tokyo tomorrow evening. Long day of driving tomorrow, so John better get some good rest. Bye from Shizuoka. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. That was fun. Don't forget to hit the like button and check out that monkey video on the main channel. Oyasumi nasai.